Hello, it's your boy jforpiece back with another video, and yes, today I'm gonna be asking y'all, is the game in a good place right now? And I know it's been kind of a huge debate right now in the entire OPBR community, because last video I talked about the 6.5 anniversary and I got a lot of mixed opinions. Some they disagreed and some agreed. Now, besides the anniversary part, how is the game overall right now for the gameplay in and of itself? And in my opinion, I think it's in a pretty decent place. Now, listen, I know some of y'all gonna be like, what? Like, what are you talking about, fams? Like, what are you doing, fams? Listen, in my opinion, I think you could use a lot more characters. Now, I understand some of you are gonna be like, nah, that's not true, whatever. But hear me out, okay? Now, of course, the entire anniversary in of itself, it was pretty mixed, okay? I think it was more good because they saved it with Gear 5. I think Gear 5 saved this game. I think it literally saved it. I think as an overall anniversary, it was kind of disappointing. So it didn't reach the 4th anniversary heights, but the way how the game ended off right now, as of right now, it seems pretty good, because some people get it mistaken. I'm not just using Gear 5 V2. Okay, yes, I have Gear 5 V2. I have fun with him. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I get to play with him all the time. Okay, that sounds crazy. Pause. But you get the point. Like, I get to play with him all the time. Yes. But I also like using other characters, bounty festivals and stuff. Okay, I love using other characters. Like, for example, ETG, the blue runner. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like to use white runner Zoro. Yeah, I know it's random. Like, I like to use random things. You know, Lucci. I know he's the other EX, right? But I like to use other characters, right? I'm trying to use what's his name, Blue Defender Sanji, which I'm trying to give him a good medal set right now. Right as of right now, I'm gonna build him a good Defender medal set. But Blue Sanji, he's great as well in this meta. I love using him. He's very fun to use, in my personal opinion. He's one of my favorites in this entire game. Okay, I didn't realize how good he was. I wish I summoned on him on the day of when he got released, because he's incredible. He's really incredible. Okay. Besides Garp and the kids are doing their thing against them, but you guys get the point. He's actually incredible, right? So you have all these different characters that can play, and I've already spoken about this. Spoken about this, whatever. But I feel like the state of the game right now is pretty good. Now the thing is, it has a potential to get stale, which I don't want it to be. Hopefully that they add more content as soon as possible. I don't want it to be stale. I want it to still there to be more content, like more characters. Not more EXs obviously, but more characters like bounty festivals or maybe special free characters or something like that. Hopefully it doesn't get too stale. But as of right now, when it comes to gameplay, it's pretty good. Now apparently I did hear there was a new hack, not allegedly, because I've seen some of the video clips. It's actually insane. So hopefully they get that fixed. Okay, but besides that, it looks pretty decent. Okay, if they get that shit fixed, okay, I'll put this on a god tier. Okay, I'll put the state of the game on a god tier right now. But right now I'm gonna put it in a pretty good tier. I think the state of the game right now is pretty good. It's way better than what we had with fucking Kizaru. Just Kizaru in and of itself, because Kizaru was torturous. Okay, even the Garp meta was torturous. Okay, well, I know that was months ago, but still, you know what I'm saying? But seems like they balanced it out. You can still use a lot of characters. You know, you can even use Green Red Runner Sabo. Some people say, oh, Green Runner Sabo's out the meta. This nigga's fire, nigga. Like, yo, fams, like, bro, I be clapping teams with Green Runner Sabo. So don't underestimate Green Runner Sabo. I mean, well, Sabo's my favorite character, so I'm gonna be kind of biased here. You know, he's one of my favorite One Piece characters in general, but he's really good. He's actually really good. If you guys have not used him, because you know a lot of people are using Kuzans right now. A lot of people are using Kuzans. A lot of people are using Blue Defender Sanji, whatever. So they're gonna be using a lot of good like defenders or whatever. You can easily counter them with Green Runner Sabo. So he's actually pretty good too. You know, even Red Runner Yamato. Some people say, oh, she's out the meta, whatever. No, you could still use her too. There's a lot of characters you could use that I think a lot of people in the community, in the OPBR community, that they underestimate certain characters because they heard someone else say they're weak, so they don't tend not to use them or whatever. It's like, you'll be surprised at how many underrated gems there are. You know, you still have Judge, Vince Smoke. No, is that his name? Vince Smoke Judge? That's his name, right? Am I wrong? Vince Smoke Judge. Hopefully I'm saying it right, but Vince Smoke Judge, he's very good. Okay, as a blue defender, he's really really good with the. He's caused me some problems, and I also have used him too. He's actually very very good. He got a pretty good buff. I'm not gonna lie. I also seen another person. What did they use? They used Vivi. Was a Red Runner Vivi, the buff version. She's crazy too, fams. She's actually crazy. I seen niggas use her. I think I lost to one too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I lost to one. And I think we got 5-0'd or some shit. And I remember I was trying to get the last flag, and then she just bumped me off. I'm like, fuck you, bro. And I was using Gear 5 V2. And Gear 5 V2, he's not immune to knockback. So, yeah, I paid the price for that. And I got clapped. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think, in my opinion, the state of the game right now when it comes to gameplay, the amount of characters that we could use is great. Okay? But I definitely want to know y'all opinion on that, because I've seen a lot of y'all complaining. It's like, yo, if you don't have Gear 5v2 and you don't have Kizu, you're fucked. If you don't have Garp, you're fucked. If you don't have Roger, you're fucked. And it's like, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, there's a lot of bounty festivals that you can win with. Like, if jforpiece can win, and this is talking, like, I know I've never been in high ranks before. You know, people are like let's say top 100, but I've been in top 10k, so I could kind of say I have a lot of experience. So me using bounty festivals in league, to me is not really a big deal to me, because I can basically beat players just like this if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I could easily dismantle. You know what I'm saying? I could get good perfect dodges on different players and shit and yada yada yada. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand why some of y'all could find it difficult, because maybe y'all don't have that much experience, you know, PBR, as much as, let's say, someone like me or other people. But I feel like there's bounty festivals that are still usable. You know, I've seen people use Green Attacker Shiri, you know, and you're probably wondering, okay, but jforpiece, I don't have these characters. You do have Blue Sanji, because they just had a free. If you guys haven't done the free unlockables yet of Red Runner Luffy, White Zoro, or Blue Defender Sanji, please do it. Especially if you're like a free to play or some shit like that. Please do it, because they're great characters. They're great fucking characters. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're still good characters. Especially if you use them right. Especially in this mode. This meta's kind of fucked up, but you get the point. Like, you could still use them. They're still usable. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I feel like I don't know. I just feel like the state of the game is pretty good. It's pretty balanced. Not too many things crazy. Because I know some people got it really mixed up. Like, yo, you have Gear 5v2, so everything is fine with you. Like, nah. Like, I like to have fun. Like, yes, I like Gear 5v2, but I don't want to use one EX throughout the whole meta. I'm one of those niggas that like to play different characters, play different roles, and just troll people. I love trolling. That's one of my favorite things. I love trolling. Okay, this is the same nigga that said that Dugong's the GOAT. If you don't believe me, go watch my videos. What's it called? My series. What's it called? The SS League Experience series, which I'm gonna continue that very soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I was using Dugong at one point in League a lot of the time. So, like, you know me. Like, I'm a very big troll when it comes to playing games and shit and goofing around. I love trolling. I love making people mad. So, okay. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed, and share your opinions down below. You know, like, share, sub. If you made it this far, like, share, sub. Turn on notifications for more, you know what I'm saying? For more uploads, you know what I'm saying? And I got more vids for y'all. So, anyway, stay blessed. Peace.